Okay, this is what the hat should look like after round 8. I have gone ahead and done round 7 and 8 because they're both just half double crochet rounds. And so for round 9, you are going to be working your cables into or around the post stitches from round 7, 2 rows back, just like you did on round 3 when you had to work around the post stitches from round 1. So I wanted to go ahead and show that to you. And I actually went ahead and did the first 12 half double crochet of round 9. So the pattern says to work a half double crochet into the same stitch as the joining chain and in the next 11 stitches. All right, so this is 12 half double crochet. And then the pattern says to go ahead and skip 1, and then you work a front post double crochet around the corresponding post from round 7. All right, so if you look at the work, this would be the next stitch that we need to actually go ahead and skip. So we're going to skip that one and move on to this one, and then follow that one straight down. And here is the post that we're going to be working around from round 7, this one right here. Okay, and we're going to be working a front post double crochet around that. So I went ahead and yarned over, and you want to go behind that post and complete a double crochet. And then you will be doing that 2 more times. All right, so once you've done the first one, it's easier to go ahead and do the next 2. So the next one would be this post right here. Work a front post double crochet around that post, and then 1 more time around this post right here. Okay, and then just as we have been doing, we want to flip it over onto the wrong side of the work, find the last stitch we worked into, which would be this one right here. We want to count 3 over from that, 1, 2, 3, and then we want to half double crochet into the next one. Now, since we are now doing a set of right leaning cables here, remember when you're continuing after a set of right leaning cables, your half double crochet will go directly behind that last post stitch. Okay, so this is how it should look. We have now switched directions from left leaning to right leaning cables. Okay, so now the pattern says to half double crochet 4, and I just did 1 to anchor those cables down. So now I'm going to do 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and now we are going to be working front post double crochets into the next corresponding 3 stitches, but working around post from round 7. So this is the next stitch right here. We're going to follow that straight down, and you want to make sure that you're working around the post that's directly above this cable because you want your cables to line up. All right, so you're going to go right behind or around this post stitch that's directly above this cable and complete your double crochet. Then you're going to do that 2 more times, so this being the next post, and then 1 more, this being the last post. And then we want to flip it over, as always, to the wrong side of the work, find the last stitch that we worked, which is here, count over 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to be working a half double crochet into this post right, or this stitch right here. That will anchor down these left leaning cables. You can see now that we've changed direction here from right leaning now to left leaning. Okay, and I believe the pattern calls for 12 half double crochet to continue on until you get to the next set of right leaning cables, and you'll just repeat these steps all the way around until you complete the round.